is Charla, and I'm an adult O survivor. Though my mom had ultrasounds, my omphalocele was not detected prior to birth. I'm told when I was born, the doctors' faces went white and they started shouting orders. I was born vaginally and my omphalocele had ruptured. Within hours of being born, I was transferred to a major children's hospital in Chicago. My mom had to stay in the community hospital for a few days before she could come see me. Because my omphalocele was considered large, meaning part of my liver, some intestines, and other organs were in it, the doctors weren't sure if I was going to survive. And if I did survive, they weren't sure what kind of life I would have. I had 6 surgeries in the first 12 days I was alive to get my organs back inside of me, which most are not where they're supposed to be and often confuse doctors today. During my 6-week stay in the NICU, I was on a ventilator, had a central line, and had to learn to drink from a bottle. I was discharged once I could drink 2 ounces of formula in 20 minutes. My mom said that once I was home, whenever my eyes were open, she had a bottle in my mouth because she wanted to ensure that I was growing as I should. When I was discharged, I had a large stomach that my family called a beehive. That stayed with me until I was around 5 or 6, though to this day I still don't have a flat stomach. My mom told me I never rolled or crawled as a baby, though I met other milestones when I was supposed to. Before walking, I scooted on my butt to get around, and when my mom asked the doctors if that was okay, she was told, "Yes, that's fine. She's getting around, and that's what she's supposed to do." I had my next couple surgeries at 2 and 3 years old. These were to finish putting my organs in, place a mesh covering, and for muscle closure. My omphalocele was so big, I have a scar from below my sternum all the way down past where my belly button would have been. It wasn't neat, and it zigzagged back and forth. Growing up, I didn't like my stomach since it was different from everyone else's. I used to keep it covered and never wore a 2-piece bathing suit. When I was 15, I had one last surgery to make the scar look better and to try and make a belly button. I have since become proud of my scars and will wear a 2-piece bathing suit, show people my scars, and share my story because without these scars, I wouldn't be alive today. I do wish I hadn't had the doctors try to make a belly button. It doesn't really look like one, and it's cool to say, I don't have a belly button. In fact, I love to see people's faces when I tell them that. I have been really lucky to have lived a pretty healthy life with very few complications. My biggest challenges that I attribute to my omphalocele is a weak core, weak upper body, and difficulty breathing with cardio activities. I don't let any of these stop me from being active, though. I love being outside and have really gotten into hiking and rock climbing in the past few years. I work as a child development specialist, and in a few years ago, I worked with a little girl that had an omphalocele. She was the first person I had ever met with an omphalocele. I loved working with her and her family. They introduced me to the Facebook group, and I am so glad I could give them some hope that things with their daughter would be okay. I hope that sharing my story as an adult O can provide some support and hope for families today.